Your special person once trusted a woman who lied about you. Archangel Michael says, something dark was whispered into the ears of someone who once adored every part of you. It came from a woman cloaked in charm and falsehood, someone your special person once trusted without knowing the hidden dagger in her voice. And now, the damage has lingered like smoke in the air, affecting the bond you both once held as sacred. She came as a friend, acting innocent, but her tongue dripped venomous stories that were never true. Every lie she spoke had a purpose, to sever what was genuine, to pull your special person away from the truth. And in moments of weakness, they believed her. The distance began slowly, like a cold wind creeping through the cracks. Your person didn't even realize how far they had drifted until your presence felt like a memory instead of a reality. That woman made it her mission to twist everything pure between you. Comment I claim this message if you feel it pulling at your truth. Archangel Michael says, this woman envied your connection. She saw how you brought peace, and she couldn't stand not being the center of attention. She spun her lies with a smile, knowing they'd be believed because of the position she held in your special person's life. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She said things like you're not loyal, or they're not who you think they are, and each time, it dug into their trust like a sharp needle. Your special person hesitated before responding to your texts. They stopped calling at the same hour they used to. The warmth faded. Not because you changed, but because someone tampered with the view through which they saw you. The woman fed them stories until your truth felt like fiction in their mind. That pain you've been feeling? It's the weight of injustice. Your soul recognizes the betrayal even if your lips never spoke it out loud. This wasn't just a misunderstanding, it was a setup. She knew when to strike. She waited until a vulnerable moment came between you two, and then she inserted her version of the truth. She played victim to gain sympathy. She cried false tears, telling stories that never happened, using her words like a poison needle aimed at your reputation. She didn't need proof, only the illusion of sincerity. And it worked, for a while. If you feel this deeply in your heart, take a moment and breathe through this paragraph. She convinced your person that you were doing things behind their back. She created scenes and scenarios that painted you in the worst light possible. And because your special person trusted her, they didn't verify the truth with you. She used their care against them. She told them things when they were already overthinking, already worried, already unsure. That's how manipulators win, by pretending to help while actually tearing things apart. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There were days you felt the shift and asked what was wrong, but they said nothing. Their silence wasn't because you weren't important anymore, it was because someone else was talking too much behind your back. The lies became louder than your presence. The memories became foggy under the weight of new suggestions planted by someone with an agenda. And soon, the one who once adored you couldn't even look at you the same. You may have noticed the cold replies, the missed calls, the awkward silence that crept into your conversations. It was her fingerprints on every moment that turned distant. She would compliment you in front of others and then criticize you in private to your person. That's how she manipulated both sides, appearing neutral while silently waging war. Archangel Michael says, her actions didn't go unnoticed by the spiritual realm. A divine spotlight has now been placed on every false word she spoke. The truth is unfolding faster than she ever expected. Comment truth always returns if you believe her lies won't win. The truth has begun to whisper back into your person's ear. They're starting to question. They're remembering the warmth you gave and comparing it to the cold left behind by her presence. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your person is realizing that she never truly supported their happiness, only her control. They're seeing now that she smiled only when things were broken, not when things were healing. The woman is growing nervous. Her lies are no longer enough. Your special person is reevaluating every moment, every suggestion, every false narrative she spun. They're looking at the timeline now. Things aren't adding up. They're starting to remember moments when you were kind and honest while she tried to create doubt. They feel guilt now. It's beginning to settle inside their chest, that aching sense that they betrayed someone who only ever gave love. They know you didn't deserve it. Even if they haven't reached out yet, they are close. They are fighting between shame and the need to apologize. Her influence is breaking like glass under truth's weight. You're not forgotten. You were never the villain, though she tried hard to paint you that way. You were the light, and her envy couldn't stand it. Archangel Michael says, soon this woman will be exposed publicly. Someone else who knows the truth will speak up and bring justice to your name. And when that happens, everything will shift back into divine order. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This isn't just karma, it's divine alignment. Because those who try to destroy what God designed will always fail. You were meant to love, not to be misunderstood by lies. Your special person is waking up. Their dreams have become intense. They keep seeing your face, remembering your voice, recalling the last hug, the last smile. They're beginning to realize how much they've missed. They feel the emptiness and wonder how they believed a stranger more than someone who loved them. This realization will bring them back, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. They're planning to reach out. They've written messages and deleted them, unsure of how to start. They know they hurt you. And they're terrified you won't receive them with open arms again. But their heart is aching for your forgiveness. She may try one last time to interfere. She may pretend to be your friend now that she's being cornered by truth. But stay alert. Her smile is not sincerity, it's survival. Your intuition was right from the beginning. Every time you felt something was off, it was. Every time you cried over the distance, it was because she was working behind the scenes. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. A divine reunion is coming. But it will happen only when the truth fully surfaces, and it's happening now. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You'll hear the full confession. Not just a sorry, but the complete truth. It will come when they're ready to tell you everything you were never meant to know. And in that moment, healing will begin. Your heart will finally be seen for what it truly gave: loyalty, love, light. The lies will no longer echo louder than your truth. Be strong until then. Stay grounded in your spirit. The woman who lied may still try to pretend like nothing happened, but her web is falling apart. Every lie she told is unraveling. Every seed of doubt she planted is withering. She never expected you to stand tall through the storm, but here you are, rising higher than ever. Your special person is going to ask for a second chance. They'll come not just with apologies but with actions that prove they've changed. Their heart is softening again. This time, you get to decide what happens next. You're not desperate, you're discerning. You've grown stronger through the betrayal. Comment I am ready for healing if your heart resonates with this divine shift. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. No longer will their silence be your pain. Now their silence will become their reflection. The universe is returning every lie to its sender. And you? You are walking into your breakthrough. You are not bitter, you are blessed. The truth is restoring your name in places you were wrongfully judged. The woman's influence is losing power. Her fake stories are sounding hollow now. People are starting to see her for who she really is. Your peace is returning. Your glow is returning. Your power is returning. And nothing she does from this point forward can touch the favor rising around you. Archangel Michael says, everything hidden is being revealed in divine timing. The tears you cried were not in vain. They were seeds that have now sprouted into divine justice. You will rise with grace. You will be vindicated. And even your enemies will have to watch your blessings unfold in front of their eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The truth is not finished revealing itself. There's a final chapter, and it's already unfolding behind closed doors where secrets used to sleep quietly. But now, the noise of karma has grown too loud to ignore. Your special person is about to make a bold move. The regret has grown beyond what they can carry silently. That woman's name keeps echoing in their mind, but now it comes with disgust, not trust. She thought she had one. She believed her lies would hold forever. But what she failed to see was that destiny always fights for those who are pure-hearted. Comment justice is near if you believe truth always rises from the ashes. Type Amen to get blessing 838. You will soon receive a message, a long one. It won't be rushed. It will contain every piece of the story, from the moment the lies were planted to the moment your person began to break free. They will speak of the confusion they felt, the emotional chaos, the guilt of ignoring their gut that kept pulling them toward you. They'll tell you they tried to forget you, but every sign, every dream, every synchronicity led them back to your name. They now know the one who lied, and they no longer wish to protect her. The apology is coming with depth. Not just an "I'm sorry," but a full unraveling of the pain you endured. They want to restore what they allowed to be ruined. Archangel Michael says, this healing will bring transformation, not just to your relationship but to your own self-worth. You will finally feel seen, heard, and validated. And the woman? She will fade into the silence she once used to harm you. She will watch from a distance as the person she tried to keep for herself walks away. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You may feel emotional as you read these words. That's because your spirit recognizes the energy of truth. This was never your fault. She wanted to replace you but could never replicate your spirit. That's why she had to lie, because she could never match the light you brought naturally. Your person will soon say the words you've been waiting to hear, I was wrong. Those words will carry weight. They'll say them with tears, because the realization has cost them deeply. They lost time. They lost you. And no lie was worth that sacrifice. Now, the divine realm is preparing a new season for you. A time where you're no longer questioned, but honored. Where your value is no longer doubted, but embraced. Comment I accept divine restoration if your soul is ready to begin again. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. This woman who once smiled in pictures with your person will no longer be part of the next chapter. Her name will become a memory they wish to erase. Because when your person looks at her now, all they see is the damage she caused. All they feel is the weight of the lies that separated two people who never should have been torn apart. She may try to reach out to you next. To clear her name. To act like it was a misunderstanding. Do not be fooled. Her regret is not pure, it's panic. Archangel Michael says, do not respond emotionally. Let truth protect you. Let your silence be the loudest statement you make. You have already won by rising. You have already conquered by surviving. Now is the time to walk in clarity, not confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Your spirit was tested, but you didn't break. You stayed silent when you could have shouted. You walked away with dignity, not drama. And heaven took note of every moment. You are being rewarded now. The divine is orchestrating conversations behind your back, conversations that will restore your name. People who once believed the lies are starting to ask questions. They're beginning to see the cracks in the story she told. They're realizing that what she said doesn't align with the person you truly are. Your light is exposing her darkness. And she cannot hide much longer. Archangel Michael says, this exposure is not just for your healing, it's a spiritual announcement. That no lie against the chosen can remain unchallenged. Comment I walk with divine justice if you're standing in your power today. Type Amen to get blessing 1555. This moment in your life is sacred. You are shedding old wounds. You are making space for new, trustworthy love to enter, whether it's your special person returning with clarity or someone better aligned with your heart. The truth will always return home. And this time, it's bringing gifts. Your name is being spoken with honor in the very rooms where it was once disrespected. Your essence is being felt again, even by those who tried to forget you. She thought you'd disappear in silence. But instead, your peace became your power. Your silence became your shield. And your story is becoming your strength. You are not the villain in anyone's story. You are the light that threatened the insecure. Type Amen to get blessing 1777. Stay grounded. Because soon, the apology will arrive in full detail. And when it does, breathe deeply. You don't have to respond immediately, your soul will guide your next move. Let them explain. Let them cry. Let them sit in the truth they avoided for too long. You don't have to prove anything anymore. The truth is speaking louder than you ever could. And that's the real power in this journey. You are always enough. And now the one who forgot is remembering, piece by piece, moment by moment. You are not forgotten, you are divinely protected for the right timing. Comment my time is now if you know everything is unfolding just as it should. Type Amen to get blessing 1888. And if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The woman who once felt proud of the damage she caused is now feeling the weight of her own deception. Her lies are suffocating her. She can no longer keep up with the image she tried to maintain. She sees the glow returning to your face. She senses that what she destroyed is now being rebuilt with even stronger foundation. And that realization is burning inside her. Your special person is quietly pulling away from her influence. They're no longer answering her calls the same way. They don't laugh at her jokes anymore. Her words no longer land with the same authority. What once sounded like truth now sounds like manipulation. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. She's beginning to lose her power, not just over your person, but over the entire situation. People around her are starting to notice the cracks in her mask. They're asking questions. They're looking at her differently. She feels exposed, and that's why she's nervous. Because for the first time, she has to face the mirror without hiding behind her false stories. Archangel Michael says, you are entering a divine season of restoration. Not just emotionally, but spiritually, mentally, and socially. The universe is correcting what she tampered with. You will see people return who once doubted you. They'll come with respect, not pity. Because they now see what was really going on. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your energy is stronger than ever before. You may feel emotional, but you are not weak, you are healing. The storms you walked through have made your spirit fireproof. This woman never expected you to rise again. She hoped the silence would destroy you. But instead, it reconnected you to your higher purpose. Your special person will soon confess something deeper, how they ignored their inner voice for too long. They'll tell you how they kept brushing off the signs that something wasn't right. They'll say your absence felt heavier than her presence ever felt fulfilling. Archangel Michael says, let their truth find you. Let it reach your ears and settle in your spirit like rain after a long drought. You won't need to force anything. Comment truth finds its way if you believe your heart is ready to hear the full story. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. You will be shocked at how much your special person has realized. They've seen the pattern in that woman's behavior. She did not just lie about you, she lied about others too. She's used to playing the role of the victim, to gain sympathy and power. But now, her own web is trapping her. She's running out of excuses. Her charm is no longer working. And your person is finally seeing it all clearly. They are not just leaving her influence, they are healing from it. And that healing is leading them back to you. Their next steps will surprise you. They're planning something meaningful. A message. A visit. A confession that will make everything come full circle. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Do not chase. Do not beg. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. The truth is already speaking louder than any defense you could make. You are divinely covered. And that protection will now begin to show in every area of your life. Even your enemies will witness your breakthrough. Even the ones who stayed silent while lies were spoken will now feel the urge to speak truth. You are not just receiving closure, you are receiving vindication. Archangel Michael says, what was meant to break you will now bless you. What was meant to ruin your name will now restore your throne. Comment I receive my rightful restoration if you're ready to move forward with strength. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. She can no longer hide behind fake stories. The moment is coming when even she will have to admit she lied. She may never say it directly to you, but her silence will scream it. Your person will no longer defend her. They've seen too much. They know the truth in their heart. That inner voice that once whispered doubts about you, it's now roaring with clarity that she was the real problem all along. Let them come to you now. Let them walk through their own guilt and reach you with honesty. You deserve to be met with truth, not excuses. This next conversation won't be light, it will carry the weight of months or even years of misunderstanding. But it will be powerful. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. They may cry. They may tremble. They may hesitate. But they will speak. And when they do, something inside of you will unlock. You'll finally understand why things happened the way they did. The pain wasn't for punishment, it was for preparation. The silence wasn't a curse, it was protection. And now, you're stepping into the reward. You will feel peace rush back into your spirit. The kind of peace that says, you didn't lose, you just paused. Comment I am walking in peace now if your spirit agrees. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. She thought you would never recover. But she underestimated your spiritual armor. Your love was pure. Your intentions were clean. Your silence was golden. Now, her words are dust. Her stories are fading. And her hold is broken. The path ahead is yours to decide. Whether you forgive and start over or move on completely, do it with clarity and strength. Because Archangel Michael says, you are no longer who you were when the lie was planted. You are stronger, wiser, more radiant. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. You are the proof that no lie can outlive truth. And if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The whispers of her lies are no longer echoes in the ears of your special person, they are now screams of guilt in her own mind. She feels the foundation beneath her crumbling. Her time is ending. She never thought truth would catch up this fast. But what she didn't know is that the truth doesn't walk, it flies when it's time. And now, it's flying directly toward you with justice in its wings. Your special person is in a state of emotional awakening. They can't sleep without thinking of what they lost. They can't look at that woman the same way anymore. Her voice now triggers shame instead of trust. Comment I welcome truth with open arms if this breakthrough belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. She is watching from afar. Watching you glow again. Watching your peace grow while her grip slips. She can no longer silence the truth with fake sympathy or fake apologies. You are rising, and she is falling. Her circle is shrinking. Her support is vanishing. The same people who once listened to her lies are now questioning everything. The spiritual realm is shifting in your favor. Doors are unlocking. Names are being cleared. And your name is one of them. Archangel Michael says, divine favor cannot be blocked by human lies. You are stepping into a season where even your enemies will bless you unknowingly. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. This woman never knew that by trying to tear you down, she was actually setting up your elevation. She played her game, but forgot that God holds the scoreboard. The silence that once hurt you is now your loudest power. Your absence has created presence. Your distance has created desire. And now, they all want to come back, but you get to choose. You are not the same person anymore. You are not desperate. You are not broken. You are sacred. You are whole. Your special person feels this shift. That's why their spirit is restless. That's why they're finally ready to speak the truth they buried for so long. Comment I choose healing over bitterness if you're ready to move forward in strength. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The conversation is already rehearsed in their mind. They've gone over it 1,000 times. What to say? How to begin? How to face the one they hurt unknowingly? They know now that her words came from jealousy. They understand that your glow scared her. That your connection was deeper than anything she ever experienced. And instead of celebrating it, she tried to compete with it. But you can't replace light with shadows. Her regret is heavy. Not just because she's losing influence, but because she's losing control. The illusion she built is crumbling. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. Your special person no longer finds peace in her company. They don't laugh the same way. They don't feel safe like they used to. Her voice now reminds them of a mistake. They feel you in places where she never could reach them. That's how powerful your bond was, and still is. The divine is guiding their heart back to you. But not in a desperate way. In a respectful, humble way. They want to come back with truth, not with half-healing. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart for full restoration. You will not return to what was. You will rise into something completely new. Comment I rise in divine timing if you're prepared for what's next. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. There's a shift in the atmosphere. You may feel it in your dreams, in the way strangers treat you, in the way peace flows back into your space. That's the energy of justice. She can't pretend anymore. Even she feels the loss. Even she knows that she couldn't hold what wasn't hers to hold. Your special person is thinking about the places you used to go together. The moments that felt real. The memories that now feel like lessons wrapped in love. They are realizing that no one else made them feel seen the way you did. And that truth is louder than any lie ever told. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Your name will be spoken with reverence. Your truth will be honored. Your love will be cherished in ways it never was before. Let them speak when they're ready. Let them come with their whole heart. Let them admit everything they never thought they'd say. And when they do, your silence will become sacred space. Not a wall, but a doorway into clarity. Because Archangel Michael says, what was meant to destroy you has only made you divine. Comment my energy is sacred, my story is protected if you've made it this far with a strong heart. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. You were never forgotten. You were never discarded. You were simply hidden, for divine timing. Now is that time. And if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.